Hello, my name is Mike Reed, and I am the proud program coordinator for K 8 Mathematics. Andrew Byrne and I will be narrating the 2024 K 12 Mathematics Update. We would like to start with GPS Strategic Plan Goal number 2, Mastery of Mathematics, where we have 4 sub-goals. In order to monitor progress towards our math goals, we use the following metrics. Please note, where possible, we have inserted actual performance next to goals. The remainder of this presentation will be framed through our strategies for implementation. Before we take you through what is happening currently, we felt it was important to review data from the October 2023 Achievement Report. Here, we have the 2023 SBA performance relative to surrounding school districts. As you can see, Greenwich is at the top of our local comparative school districts. When we look through the lens of growth, Greenwich is at the top of local comparative districts as well. We are anticipating more success as we continue to focus on individual student growth moving forward. For the 23-24 school year, we have started to use IXL to track individual student growth on a more real-time basis. The main thing this allows us to do is pinpoint specific needs for individual students that can oftentimes be remediated within the classroom. It also helps us forecast whole class ability, and in some cases indicates students already possess the skills needed to show mastery in an upcoming unit. In this case, the teacher can make adjustments to provide enrichment or acceleration. SAT data is not as strong as we would like, but again, there has not been a strong focus on this particular assessment during the last few years. During the 23-24 year, we are working to grow stronger in this area by dedicating PLC and department time to developing resources to be used with the students. Teachers have aligned their TEPL goals to student performance and will measure growth based on improvement from the PSAT. In addition, students are provided personalized practice by Khan Academy after connecting their College Board accounts. Let's take a look at some current data. As you know, we administer the Greenwich Benchmark Assessment 3 times annually during sessions we entitle A, B, and C. At the end of January, we administered Benchmark B, which we use to gauge the progress and overall health of the math program grades 3 through 8 relative to a child's anticipated success on the SBA. In this first chart, you will find the percent of students the benchmark assessment predicts will perform at a level 3 or higher. For comparison purposes, we have included the last 3 Benchmark B assessments. As you can see, the overall trend is positive. When we look at the aggregate performance on the Benchmark B versus the actual SBA performance, we are seeing a positive trend. Based on the previous data trends, we expect our students at proficiency to increase again in 2024. The first strategy is to provide our teachers with a comprehensive curricula. It is important to remember that consistency and clarity rule the day. Having a uniform program, Big Ideas Math, has played a large part in consistency across the district. It has also provided clarity with regard to what skills to teach and how to teach them. Around the district, you can see we have teachers engaging students through the Big Ideas program with concrete manipulatives, adapted games, and on non-permanent vertical surfaces. This year being year 3 for K-8 teachers and year 2 for 9 through 12 teachers has shown the power of teachers having clarity and consistent programs to work from. To start the 23-24 school year, we provided K-5 teachers with pacing calendars to help them make thoughtful decisions when they are looking to adjust to meet the needs of their students. In addition to internal consistency and clarity, we have also worked hard to provide parent-facing documents to ensure the community has access to unit overviews, enduring understandings, and math vocabulary. Parents have also been provided easy access to Big Ideas lesson videos and the corresponding IXL practice skills. You will see examples of some of the building thinking classroom work being done throughout the district. Here, you see students ranging from elementary to high school. For this year, our primary focus was on the secondary schools and the rollout with an emphasis on the first 3 chapters of the book. Chapter 1 focuses on what types of tasks we use in a thinking classroom. The essential idea in this chapter is presenting students with tasks that force them to think. Chapter 2 aims to change how we form collaborative groups. The idea here is to randomize grouping regularly and in a way the students can see. This helps to break through social constructs that begin to form after years of interacting with the same students. Chapter 3 takes a look at where students work in a thinking classroom. The chapter really forces educators to come to reevaluate traditional classroom environments. We want to put student thinking at the center. By getting students up and doing their work on a non-permanent vertical surface, we begin to see math anxiety decrease and crowdsourcing increase. Our teachers have taken part in this work from both the educator and student perspective. You can see teachers as students in the bottom row. A building administrator observing this professional development noted the difficulty we had pulling the teachers away from these rich math tasks. We look forward to converting the student experience from passive to more active in the coming school years as we continue to build thinking classrooms in the elementary grades and beyond. Our second strategy is to increase opportunities for advancement. This primarily happens at the K to 8 level. In the K to 5 grade band, with our little ones, we spend a great deal of time monitoring their development, and when needed, we provide opportunities for advanced placement. As you can see, we administer a cognitive abilities assessment, also known as the COGAT, to all grade 2 students. From there, we sift through the data and offer families the ability to conduct additional testing. The additional testing opportunities are either requested by the district, building, or family. It is important to note that we engage in a consistent cycle of identification, and where needed, we will assess students outside of the regular testing schedule. In grade band 6 through 8, we aim to provide students with an opportunity to prove they have the requisite knowledge to accelerate. We offer 3 courses to bridge into Math 6A, Pre-Algebra, and Algebra. These courses are 5 consecutive weeks, which focuses on only the most critical concepts necessary for moving to the next level. We also offer Summer Algebra and Geometry. These courses have finals that are inclusive of all standards, of which the summer math teacher will focus on the most critical standards due to time constraints. This requires significant commitment to practicing extra concepts outside of the summer school day. We also offer the opportunity to just sit for the test-only option. We typically provide 3 opportunities to test throughout the summer. At GHS, we encourage students to challenge themselves and to explore potential passions. To that end, teachers conference with all their students prior to making a course recommendation for the next year. In addition, students who are interested in advancing are encouraged to work with their school counselor to identify an accredited course to take over the summer. Also, students who do not meet the prerequisites for the first advanced placement math course can attend the Bridge to AP Pre-Calculus course at Greenwich High School in the summer. Finally, students may override a recommendation after meeting with the program administrator. College Board has updated its pre-AP program and resources. These resources are aligned to the Common Core and have been proven to enhance performance on SAT and have helped students make the transition to AP. Moving forward, the department hopes to spend time aligning and infusing these resources to help the students find greater success on these standardized assessments. Beginning next year, the College Board will offer common interim assessments to be administered in each unit. It is our hope that the data will provide feedback on where our students are not finding success and allow us to provide targeted support and/or remediation. Strategy number 3 is focused on building teacher and student capacity to use data to set goals. In grades K through 8, we primarily use 3 data sources to set goals with students: Greenwich benchmarks, IXL diagnostics, and unit assessments. This year, we have leveraged IXL more than ever as a tool to monitor and facilitate student growth at least monthly, but in most cases, weekly. GHS has begun administering Linkit to current Algebra 1, Geometry, and Algebra 2 students. In addition to assessing our implementation of the curriculum, we are using the data to monitor student growth and to identify students who might need extra assistance. The Linkit data continues to be strong. We have seen an increase of 7%, 12%, and 15% respectively. Data from midterms and final exams are reviewed regularly to ensure that students are acquiring the skills to be successful in more advanced math classes. We thought it would be important to give you a visual understanding of how a student can see real-time performance within each math domain. This is a sample of a grade 7 pre-algebra student's diagnostic action plan. The overall performance of this student is a 790. This means the student is performing at a grade 7 level 90% of the way through the year. This overall score is comprised of a subscore in each of the math domains. Students are able to self monitor performance while targeting areas in need of growth. In this case, this student has a relative strength in algebra and algebraic thinking and a relative weakness in measurement. Teachers and students engage in a continuous cycle of analyzing data to maximize performance.
These components are all naturally embedded in the Big Ideas program. Multiple means of engagement, the why of learning. Choice and autonomy. We offer students choices in activities, tasks, or projects related to the math concepts. This allows them to connect with the material in ways that resonate with their interests and learning styles. Relevance and purpose. We make the math relevant to their lives by connecting real-world applications, historical context, or future career possibilities. This helps them see the meaning and value of learning the concepts. Challenge and interest. We provide opportunities for exploration, discovery, and problem solving. Use open-ended questions, debates, and collaborative activities to spark curiosity and keep the students engaged. Multiple means of representation, the what of learning. Variety of materials. We present information in different formats like text, audio, video, manipulatives, and diagrams. This caters to diverse learning styles and allows students to access the information in a way that best suits them. Clarify and simplify. We use clear and concise language, define vocabulary, and break down complex concepts into smaller steps. This promotes comprehension and avoids confusion. Multiple means of action and expression, the how of learning. Differentiated instruction. We offer various ways for students to demonstrate their understanding. This could include traditional methods like tests and quizzes, but also presentations, projects, portfolios, or creative activities. Assistive technologies. We utilize technology tools like screen readers, text-to-speech software, or graphic organizers to support students with different needs. Collaborative learning. We encourage teamwork and peer interaction through group projects, discussions, or problem-solving activities. This allows students to learn from each other and develop different communication and collaboration skills. Big Ideas Learning's math programs use universal design for learning to create an engaging and innovative instructional approach that features hands-on activities and guided practice and instruction. This allows for balanced lessons with built-in response to intervention that appeal to both students and teachers alike. With a strong emphasis on problem solving in the classroom, students can apply their mathematical understanding to real-life situations, becoming strategic mathematical thinkers. 5. Implement MTSS and individualized target interventions. Elementary level. 1 or 2 interventionists per school. WIND, Tier 2 or Tier 3. In certain cases, if a student has more than one intervention, they will be pulled from another block. In the middle school, Western Middle School has 2 interventionists. AIM and enrichment model. Students are pulled out on a pattern basis. At Central Middle School, we have 1 interventionist. Students that performed at level 2 or below on the previous SBA are flagged for more support, where they get pulled on a pattern basis for remediation. Eastern Middle School takes 3 core math teachers and assigns them to teach 4 double jump sections and then 1 section for students in need of intervention. At the high school, students are assigned to math learning centers based on grades, teacher or counselor feedback, and/or student self-selection. Here, they can work with a certified staff member to receive additional help or support. In the future, the district may want to consider adding a math interventionist at the high school. Students can also access their teachers during Flex for extra help. Here is a reminder of our curriculum management plan cycle. Starting with Phase 1, the program coordinator conducts an internal audit of the program. They will look at performance trends, standards alignment, and whether current primary resources are outdated and in need of a change. After this, the cycle continues to Phase 2, where curriculum core materials such as textbooks or primary resources are selected or created depending on the course or program area. This is done in concert with stakeholders through the collaboration of the Curriculum Advisory Committee. Once selected or created, we move on to Phase 3, where teachers implement the curriculum. Feedback is gathered and refinements are made. This is typically the longest phase of any cycle. Towards the end of the cycle, we enter into the progress monitoring phase where no additional refinements are made and the curriculum is evaluated as is to determine next steps. It is important to note that the curriculum management plan is often fluid and can be adjusted as needed. The K-8 curriculum is currently in the progress monitoring phase and will continue to be in the 2024-2025 school year. The curriculum management plan continues to be implemented with fidelity. As you know, we are in the process of adopting new resources for pre-calculus and calculus. We will be looking to begin our internal audit of several electives next year in statistics, topics in math, and AP computer science. The summer months continue to be a time to reflect and enhance our curriculum. This summer, GHS will reflect on the rollout of AP Pre-Calculus, begin developing pacing guides for the 5 courses adopting a new resource, and aligning and infusing the pre-AP resources into the curriculum for Algebra 1, Geometry, and Algebra 2. Thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation. We look forward to answering any questions you may have at the March 21st Board of Education meeting.